Legislature, department heads, employees, and residents. Welcome to the 2024 Tentative Chautauqua County Executive Budget Presentation. Before I begin tonight's presentation, I would like to take a moment to thank our former Budget Director, Kathleen Dennison, our current Budget Director, Jennifer Swan, our Finance Director, Kitty Crow, and the many fiscal supervisors across the county who are all instrumental in preparing, planning, and organizing the 2024 budget. The goal for the 2024 budget is to achieve a structurally balanced budget spending plan. Implementing financial sustainability is the focus for our future. By maintaining a tax levy that is at or below the tax cap limit, we continue to uphold our strong financial position of the general fund balance, maintaining between 5 and 15% of the county's revenues. The key component of maintaining our financial use of fund balance is the commitment to conservatively utilize our funds while being transparent and always keeping in mind what is in the best interest of our residents. The challenges we face in 2024's budget are increased Medicaid costs, which includes an estimated $3 million of enhanced federal Medicaid assistance percentage funding, unfortunately not being distributed directly to the counties. Additionally, 2024 will include a 53rd Medicaid payment. While inflation continues to trend as high as 6.26%, which is significantly greater than the 2% tax cap limit, the county will continue to review the salaries and benefits offered to employees to best align with the current competitive job market. This will allow an increase in recruitment and retention to support the county's efforts, goals, and values. As demonstrated in the graph, our total 2024 budget is $294.1 million. Of this, 26% from designated revenues, 24% from county property taxes, 18% from sales tax, 17% from state aid, 13% from federal aid, and 2% from appropriation surplus. The graph above demonstrates how the money is appropriated by committees. Of this, 45% to human services, 28% to public facilities, 22% to public safety, 3% to administrative services, and 2% to planning and economic development. I would like to thank all the directors of these departments for working with me on this budget to continue and enhance these vital services. This 2024 budget reflects my strategy and vision. We continue to provide services and programs at the highest levels possible. With our state's tax cap limit in the current economy, this is no easy task. The county budgeting strategy allows us to attain our goals in both sales and occupancy tax. Over the last 3 years, we have exceeded our sales and occupancy tax budgets. As a result, this has allowed us to continue expansion of travel and tourism initiatives. Capital investments have been made in our Department of Public Facilities, including heavy equipment purchases, physical upgrades to our Sheridan shop, and continued bus upgrades to CHQ Transit. The goal is to make additional upgrades to our cybersecurity and information systems, including our network equipment and time and attendance systems. There will also be investments at SUNY Jamestown Community College, with upgrades and renovations to create better study space for students, including cost-efficient LED lighting. We plan to continue to invest in our county fire training centers with the purchase of a new self-contained breathing apparatus fill station at the Taylor Training Center in Jamestown. A large portion of the county budget is beyond our control. According to the New York State Association of Counties, approximately 80% of our county budget goes towards state and federally mandated services and programs. A few examples of uncontrolled expenses facing our county government budget are significant cost increases of goods and services due to inflation, prevailing wage requirements, increased Medicaid costs, increased assigned counsel rates, and increased cybersecurity requirements. So what are some of these unfunded mandates? Medicaid, $31.3 million. When the 2024 budget was created, the estimated cost increase was approximately $3 million. Since that time, we received the actual numbers for 2024, and the increase requires an additional $643,000 to be added into our budget for a total increase of $3.6 million to fund our Medicaid mandate. Assigned counsel pay, $1.8 million. Rates have doubled, causing an approximate $900,000 increase to the 2024 budget, and only 50% of this is reimbursable. Foster care pay and adoption subsidy, $6.9 million. Increases for 2024 raised the cost of these mandated services roughly $300,000. Medical assisted treatment, $1.2 million. This program was new in 2023, causing an annual increase to the jail medical budget. Mandated medical services for incarcerated individuals, an additional $1 million for increased medical costs. New York State retirement and health insurance, $33.5 million, an increase of $1.6 million for 2024. Cybersecurity software and licenses, $2.1 million in 2024. These are just a few of the unfunded mandates that Chautauqua County has been burdened with. Thankfully, our representatives at the state legislature, Senator George Borrello and Assemblyman Andy Goodell, understand how crippling these mandates can be for the county and are constant advocates on our behalf. These 7 mandates alone account for about 26.5% of our total 2024 budget. I'm proud to announce that our newly leased spaces in North County are projected to save the county nearly $1 million over the duration of the lease. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Public Facilities Director Tim Card, Deputy Director of Public Facilities and Engineering Drew Rogers, and Assistant Deputy Director of Buildings and Grounds Josh Rothwell for their hard work negotiating these leases. In 2024, Chautauqua County will continue our west side sewer expansion around Chautauqua Lake and provide municipal sewer to more of our county residents. We have committed to treating and maintaining nearly 685 miles of county roads. This includes 20 to 30 miles of mill and asphalt overlay or cold in place recycle with overlay, 80 to 90 miles of surface treated roads, also referred to as chip seal or oil and stone, 530 miles of road line striping, and 30 to 35 miles of road crack sealing. We have also budgeted to complete 8 culvert rehabs and 3 bridge replacements. In 2024, we are excited to add the additional services of mental hygiene and social services to our mobile health clinic vehicle, as well as our continuing service to public health. The tax levy is allowed to increase $1.8 million, or 2.65%. The tax cap is based on a variety of factors, and New York State specifies our tax levy, designating the amount of taxes we can assess. The tax cap is set as the lesser of 2% or the rate of inflation. Chautauqua County has a positive increase to our real estate market, which in turn increases valuations. Approximately 16% increased valuations for an overall total of $10.3 billion. Since the valuation increased more than the levy, the resulting tax rate is decreased. Countywide property valuation increase reflects not only property reassessments, but also real property sales. Recently in Chautauqua County, houses have sold above assessed prices, thus raising the assessed values of properties within our county. It is evident that what we are doing here in Chautauqua County is working. Our community members want to open businesses, purchase homes, and raise their families right here in Chautauqua County. To put things into perspective, in 1982, Ronald Reagan was president. Unleaded gasoline was $1.31 a gallon. A gallon of milk was $1.79, and a dozen of eggs, just 67 cents. And according to the 2020 U.S. Census, approximately 45% of our current county residents were not even born the last time the taxes were this low. In my 2024 budget, I am proposing a tax rate of $6.91, 89 cents below last year's rate. This is my 4th budget as county executive and the 4th year I am proposing a decrease in the tax rate. Not to mention, this is also the 4th consecutive year Chautauqua County has been at or below the state-mandated tax cap. I am proud to announce, since my time in office, the tax rate has been reduced by $1.65. I am also proposing a total tax levy increase of $1.84 million. The 2024 proposed tax levy is yet again under the New York State tax cap. While we do see an increase of 2.65%, this is minimal in today's inflationary economy, where the current rate of inflation is 6.26%. If your property was recently assessed by a town or city and is at 100% assessed value, you will see a rate decrease of 89 cents per thousand. From 2022 to the current year, 2024, inflation has grown dramatically, and my administration has worked diligently to continue to keep the levy below the rate of inflation. Sales tax receipts in 2023 continues to demonstrate a strong recovery as consumers return to pre-pandemic spending habits. Simultaneously, sales tax on all online purchases also continues to generate additional revenue. Although we saw significant growth in sales tax revenue post-pandemic, we continue to maintain a conservative philosophy for estimating sales tax revenue. We could easily inflate our sales tax projections to cover budget increases. However, we choose to budget conservatively. Sales tax surpluses that are returned to our fund balance gives us more flexibility to fund one-time increases without raising property taxes and maintains our financial stability. In 2024, we anticipate to collect $88.9 million in sales tax revenue, of which $37.4 million will be shared with our local municipalities. Not all counties share sales tax receipts, and this year, we will share more than 40% of our sales tax receipts with our local municipalities. For fiscal year 2024, we are budgeting just over $2 million in anticipated occupancy tax receipts. 40% of the funds collected will go towards the protection of our lakes and waterways, and 60% will go to the promotion of travel and tourism. Healthy lakes and increased travel to Chautauqua County will increase our occupancy tax receipts. I am confident that we will see continued steady growth due to private investments such as Hideaway Bay Resort, Bison Trace Luxury Camping, and the revitalization of the White Inn, just to name a few. Since I became county executive, I have maintained a robust fund balance and utilized fund balance to ensure long-term financial stability for Chautauqua County. Our fund balance has grown by $25.25 million, improving our overall financial stability. With conservative fiscal management, along with some unexpected one-time surpluses, our current projections reflect that our fund balance will remain healthy as we move forward. In 2024, I am introducing the assignment of $1 million in the general fund balance to establish funding to assist local organizations with lake maintenance. This fund will remain available to finance lake maintenance projects throughout Chautauqua County without any fiscal year limitation. This gives us the opportunity to fund additional lake projects. I would like to emphasize this fund is open to all 6 lakes within our county for review and consideration. In my first year in office, I made a commitment to invest in the outcomes and the future of Chautauqua County, ensuring long-term financial stability. My 2024 tentative budget furthers my vision, experience, and commitment to work across the aisle. The positive financial implications driving the fiscal stability of our county is achieved by bringing the right people at the right time together in the right direction to guide us through the challenges and opportunities, while at the same time being ever aware of the cost to provide services to the county. I am confident under my administration and the dedication to teamwork, the decisions we make in 2024 will significantly enhance our investment in Chautauqua County's future for generations to come. This is my continued commitment to provide effective, efficient county government. Thank you for attending, and have a great evening.
This will be Thank you, County Executive Wendell. And Clerk, I'll turn it back over to you.
Okay. There are no veto messages from County Executive Wendell from the August 23rd, 2023 meeting. There are 7 communications listed on the agenda. Are there any items you wish to have